Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs. We're going to be taking a look at Series 93. Bailey, Triple H, Macho Man, Undertaker, and first individual release, Jinder Mahal. We got him in the SmackDown ring, but this is the first time that we're seeing him in the regular line. Hey, I want me some Bailey. This is the Bailey that I've wanted. This is the red attire. Who knows how much Hero Figs likes red? He likes red just as much as he likes heading over to Ringside Collectibles and picking up the full wave. Here it is. Here she is. The only comparison that I do have with her is one of her very first elites. It's that blue attire. Who remembers that blue attire? No, actually, you know what? I don't think this is the very first release. This might have been either the second. I think it is Hero Fix. I think you were right. First go around. So this is, as you can see, the face scan, you really can't do a comparison. We are getting a different scan as opposed to what we're seeing right here. And the bandana, I think this one had a removable bandana. The one that we're seeing on here on this figure, it's painted on right there. And the expression too. If you look at the expression on this Bailey, she's more happy. She is more happy that she is no longer using regular print except True FX. Dude, this Bailey is so amazing. If anybody saw my unboxing, you know my reaction when I saw this figure. I am really liking this Bailey. I'm very satisfied to see how this one turned out. So you can see the rest of the red attire. Again, not much comparison that we can do from this because it's the opposite. Right here on the side, we're getting kind of like a Z pattern on the front chest area. We are getting like the crisscross mesh right there. On the back, it only has the outline, but it is sculpted. It's not just painted right there. On the side of the trunks right there, we're getting the same similar look that we saw on the top, except in a bigger font form right there on the right. Left right here, there is no silver outline. It's just a solid black right there working all the way down towards the knee. The boots right here, these aren't kick pads. I'm going to call them boots. I always call them kick pads. We're getting stars on the left as well as on the right, and just a little tint of black right there, right back there. Man, love this Bailey. The wristbands right here, they are wrapping all the way throughout the hand. Such an awesome figure, man. I'm going to give you my overall ranking on the full series here. I am going to give her a solid 9. I think just the overall expression on that face, bro, I don't know. I love the red. I love me some Bailey. And there is absolutely, you cannot go wrong when it comes to the Undertaker. I don't care if it's Elite, Basic, Ministry of Darkness, first debut. This attire, it is kind of identical. Actually, it is the exact same thing that we did see right here with, what was it? I know this was a Toys R Us exclusive. It wasn't a Fan Central line. Someone drop it in the comment section right here, but it's a scan right here for me. You can see this one right here. Beast Nation's like, I usually don't buy basics, but when I do, he had like 3 or 4 of them. I'm not even kidding you. Right there in the facial expression, it's the same thing, except it's that print. Man, that thing is just looking wicked on this Taker right here. The beard, as you can see, it's only partial. The bottom of it right there, he kind of stopped halfway through. He wanted to change it up during this time. He's always kind of been that dark guy, unless if it was American Badass. But that style of beard, man, really digging this. And you know that this figure right here, it's going to be converted into, you already know, Undertaker right here. I'll show you the rest of the attire. If you didn't get a chance to pick up this Elite, I'll do a quick glance of it. As you can see right here, it's the same design that we saw with the Elite, except there's actually no paint deco on the chest area. As you see right here, you're getting like a brown stud pattern, as well as like the silver right behind it. On the shoulder pads, they are there, just like the Elite, but again, there is no design or paint deco on the shoulder pads. The tattoos right here, they're the exact same tattoos. I'm not seeing any significant differences on the tats right there. They did paint right there, that red and blue that he has on his right forearm. And the rest of the tights right here, as you can see, you're seeing the same style that we saw in the Elite. Not much to the boots, but exactly the same figure, minus some minor paint decos on the upper top. Right here, the Macho Man. This Macho Man. This is, I think it was the it was the Ringside exclusive, come to think of it. The Ringside, I was going through my Macho Man collection, and for the life of me, I could not find as to which one resembled this head scan. And the one that I found right here, this is the one that we found closest to. Got the same kind of style of smile right there on the Elite. I'll take off the hat and glasses so you can get a closer look at it. Still, one of my favorite Macho Man attires right here, that NWO. Yeah, it's almost, you know what? Hold up. Close up, yeah, dude. You know what? It is the same. It's the same thing, but the way that they have it on this Macho Man, even on the hair too. As you can see, you see how this Macho Man has the insert holes for the glasses. This one has it. It didn't come with glasses, but at least it has the inserts. So you know when it gets the hold on, these are kind of filled in. No, they're all in there. You see that? He came ready. This Macho Man came prepared to make sure that if you wanted to put glasses on the figure, you had the ability to. Nice Macho. Right there, we're getting that electricity, that energy that he always brought to the ring. Kind of like what Hero Figs does in his WHF Biggie reviews. Here's the arms right here, or the hands. They are having the same design that you saw on the tights, except right there on the wrists, we got the red. So Macho Man right here, I'm going to give you a 7, bro. Why Hero Fakes? Why are you taking a point to win? Well, bro, where's your glasses? You got the inserts for it, but we can't put them in. Still, scan right here. It's going to happen. Either this one or the one that I really wanted to put it on right here is the snap into a Slim Jim. And I know it's not the snap into a Slim Jim attire, but every time he did that commercial, that's kind of the attire that comes to mind right here. Next up, we have Triple H, the Cerebral Predator. It's not Predator, Hero Fix. Who remembers that? When we did the review on the Elite, we called them Predator. It's Predator. And I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. It's a very interesting word. It's a new word in the WHF for vocabulary. And right there on the bottom, we have Artificator, and I still said it wrong. Right there on the trunks, as you can see, that's that logo, that Triple H logo that the man loves to wear, not only in the trunks, but also on the back right there. Look at that. Same font or the same style that we saw up front, except it's got a much larger like lettering and design to it all. Right there, the elbows, it does have its cross that I know it's like is it like a West Coast? It's like a motorcycle design right there. On the knee pads, what they did, instead of painting on part of the skin tone like they normally have in previous Triple H's, they kind of have like white to kind of have like the tape work behind the knee pads. They did the white right here on the actual knee pad itself, up top and the bottom. These ones would actually work well. Yeah, it's gonna happen. That Hollywood Hulkster, because that's kind of like what Hulk Hogan used to do. So that's definitely a good idea. Now the scan right here. One thing that I'm fighting myself, and you guys drop it in the comment section, is I want to do one of two things. I want to either A, put it onto this Elite, which is kind of like his most recent run, or B, put it on my Shield attire. I'm tossing up the idea because this one is actually, he should have the longer beard, kind of what we saw here, except the look, man. I don't know. See, the thing is that when I use this one right here in the display, I'm able to put that mask, that Shield mask that Rollins, Ambrose, and Roman Reigns used to have. And I don't know if I'll be able to execute it with this style of beard, but this is the actual comparison that we can, like, this is the closest thing that we can show you right here as to what the Triple H scan looks like. It's the same one that we saw right here from the most recent Elite, except right there, again, 3D print. And another thing too that I'm noticing is like the shading of the beard. On this one right here, it kind of has more of like a lighter brown. This has more of a darker brown tint to it. Now Jinder Mahal right here, I know a lot of people were asking, and you already know that. I don't even know why you bothered asking this question when I think you might know. And if you don't know, I hope you know, because the one thing that we did not get with that Jinder Mahal from the SmackDown ring, it's that little itty bitty short hair style that Jinder Mahal likes to wear. Now we're getting it right here. Well, we are getting it basic form. My biggest concern and my biggest worry is that the tint right here of the skin tone, it's looking slightly darker. And I don't know. Again, we'll have to check it out as to see what it looks like on the actual Elite when I put it on right there. But yeah, stay tuned for that, you guys, because I do want to do that. And my other question, because one thing that I did try to do with this Jinder Mahal, you guys don't remember that custom that BEW sent us? I tried putting that other Jinder Mahal head scan that we got in his earlier release prior to him leaving WWE. But the way that the head was sitting on the neck peg, it was really weird. So we got some questions that we need to answer with this Jinder Mahal. Now, the realistic look to it, the way that they did the hair, really digging this, man. Just the overall, like, those long locks that Jinder Mahal now has. The next one that we have to get, I think it would be really cool to get him, like, in that ponytail. I think if we get a release of the Jinder Mahal in its own individual, like, Elite wave, not in a playset or in a basic, put him in the ponytail. I think that would look amazing. Right here on the beard, it is a nice big full beard as opposed to the very first Elite. I'll give you a quick rundown right here. As you can see, this one, This one was more of like the short hair Jinder Mahal. This is kind of like early. This is like when he kind of made his return back and turned into the genetic. No, he's not a genetic freak, man. He was he was a failure right off the get go, and surprisingly amazing. He held that title for quite some time. The facial expression too. We're seeing more teeth on this one. We're seeing more of that mean look right before he hits you with his finisher. The rest of the tights right there, we're getting the blue versus the gray. The design, it is identical on the back right there. Almost the same thing, except on the back, on the basic, it says Maharaja. Boots right there, your standard black boots with some blue knee pads. Now, overall ranking on this series, I think number one. I think this Bayley is going to rank number one from the overall wave. Number two, I'm going to give it to the Undertaker. This Ministry of Darkness Taker, loving the way that it was printed on there. Jinder Mahal, number three, the long hair we've all waited for. Number five right here, I gotta give it to Triple H. We've needed so many of these, man, for that Triple H custom figure collection. Needed a lot of those head scans. And last but not least, the Macho Man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.